Hi everyone, today I am going to explain you about tricks to find spin only magnetic moment. Okay now before explaining this one I will explain this two table. Okay, now in this table electronic configuration of 3D series elements I have written. Okay, now 3D series electronic configuration. 3D series means the D block element which comes under third period. Those elements what we call 3D series element. In a third period D block elements are 10. Okay, now symbol of a 3D series elements. This S C means scandium, this is titanium, vanadium, chromium, manganese, iron, cobalt, nickel, copper, zinc. Okay, and these are the atomic number 21 to 30. Now this is a electronic configuration. For scandium this is electronic configuration, for titanium this is electronic configuration. See, this is very easy to remember, but here a very important thing is chromium and copper is a exceptional electronic configuration. See, scandium atomic number is 21. So here argon 3d on d, here we filled only one electron, means easy to remember is here one is there, and on d also one is there. Here for titanium 22, here on 3d here 2 electrons, here last 2, here also 2, here last 3, here also on d 3, here 4, but here on d orbital I written 5u, correct? But why? Because half filled and completely filled orbitals are more stable, so this chromium and the copper electronic configurations are different. Okay now, except these two, all electronic configuration very easy to remember. Now manganese, here last 5 is there, here in d orbital 5 electron, and iron last 6 is there 26, here last number 6, and here on d orbital 6, and cobalt 27 on d orbital 7, like this. Okay now, like this we have to remember. For all element argon is common, and 3d is common, and 4s is common. Okay now, if last number 1 is there means on d we have to write 1, if 2 is there means on d we have to write 2, 3 means 3, like that. Okay now, next is on 4s, means in s orbital each element contain 2 electron except chromium and copper. Chromium and copper contain in s orbital only 1 electron, remaining all element contain 2 electron. Okay now, this is a one trick to remember the electronic configuration of 3D series. Okay now next, coming to this table, number of unpaired electron is represented by n. Okay now if a number of unpaired electrons in a d orbital is 1, means its magnetic momentum is 1.73. 1.73 is nearly equal to 1.8. Okay, now round off of 1.73 is 1.8. Now, if unpaired electrons are 2 means 2.8, 3 means 3.8, 4 means 4.8, 5 means 5.9. See, very easy trick is 1 is there means 1.8 we have to write, 2 is there means 2.8, 3 is there means 3.8, 4 is there means 4.8, 5 is there means 5.8 or 5.9. Okay, now these are the magnetic momentum. This is a very easy trick, easy, this one we need to remember. Okay now, next the formula is spin only magnetic momentum. To calculate this magnetic momentum of a 3D series element, we have to use this formula. Mu is equal to bracket under root of n into n plus 2 Bm. Bm stands for Bohr magneton. N stands for number of unpaired electron. Okay, next, n is number of unpaired electron, Bm is Bohr magneton, unit of magnetic momentum. Okay now, next here, by taking an example, I will explain how to find magnetic momentum of an element. Now see here, Fe plus 2 is there. Okay now, iron in a plus 2 oxidation state. Okay, now for this, what is the magnetic momentum? This is a question. So how to find the magnetic momentum means, first step is iron we have to write here. Okay now, iron electronic configuration we have to write. Iron atomic number is 26, and electronic configuration is argon 3d 6 4s 2. This is the iron electronic configuration, outermost electronic configuration. Okay now, but what we want means spin magnetic momentum of Fe plus 2 we want. We don't want spin magnetic momentum of iron. We want spin magnetic momentum of Fe plus 2. So here we have to write Fe plus 2. Fe plus 2 indicates from this we have to remove 2 electron. Okay, now plus 2 indicates losing of 2 electron. Okay, now 2 electron from which orbital we have to remove is from outermost orbital we have to remove. See here there are 2 orbits. 3 is a 1 outermost shell and 4 is a 1 outermost shell. Okay, now from which we have to remove the electron means which is the outermost shell. 4 is the outermost shell compared to 3. From this shell we have to remove the 2 electron. Correct? What you will get after removal of electron is argon 3d 6 4s0. Okay, next argon as it is, and in a d orbital how many subshell means 5 subshell. So I'll write like this 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, now s orbital contain only 1 subshell. Okay, now in a d orbital contain how many electron? 6 electron. So I'll fill the electron 1 2 3 4 5. Next 6. First we have to fill singly, then we have to pair up. Now in s orbital there is no electron, so no need to fill. Now here number of unpaired electron we have to find. In a d orbital, see how many unpaired electron? 1 2 3 4. So here n is equal to what we got? 4. N is equal to what we got? 4. So say if n is equal to 4, if n is equal to 4 means its magnetic momentum is 4.89 or roughly is equal to 4.8. What will get magnetic momentum? Mu is equal to what will get means 4 is there means 4.8 Bohr magneton. Okay, now by using formula also we can calculate, but this is a very important trick. 4 we got unpaired electron means directly we have to write 4.8. Suppose if we got unpaired electron 5 means directly we have to write 5.8. Okay, now 3 unpaired electron we got means directly we have to write 3.8. Okay, now by using formula also we can calculate. See, formula is mu is equal to under root of n into n plus 2 Bohr magneton. Okay, now mu is equal to n means here what we got 4 plus 2. Okay, and Bohr magneton. Now 4 plus 2 is 6 into 4 into 6 is equal to what will get? Under root of 24. And under root of 24 what will get means 4.8 Bohr magneton. Understood? Okay, now by taking one more example I will explain. Here for nickel plus 2 magnetic momentum you have to find out. Correct? Before that what we have to do means nickel electronic configuration we have to write. Nickel electronic configuration is argon 3d 8 4s2. Okay, now next what we want magnetic momentum of nickel plus 2. So nickel plus 2 write again. This is argon. Okay, plus 2 means what? Losing of 2 electron. From which orbital we have to remove the 2 electron means from outermost orbital or outermost shell. 3d 8 4s. Here from here we are removing electron means here we will get 0. Now next argon as it is. D orbital contain how many subshell? 5 subshell. And S orbital contain only 1 subshell. And D orbital contain how many electron? 8 electron. Fill the electron first singly. 1 2 3 4 5. Next pair up 6 7 8. Now here n is equal to what will get? Number of unpaired electrons are 2. So here see by from trick number of unpaired electrons are 2 means what will get the magnetic momentum? 2.8. Mu is equal to what will get? 2.8 8 Bohr magneton. This is a unit. Okay, now by formula also we can calculate mu is equal to under root of n into n plus 2 Bohr magneton. N means what we got? 2. 2 into 2 plus 2 Bohr magneton. 2 plus 2 is 4. 4 into 2 is 8. Under root of 8 is what we'll get? 2.8 Bohr magneton. Okay. See, without applying the formula, we can calculate directly. 2 unpaired electron is 2.8. If suppose we got a 3 unpaired electron is 3.8. One more example, chromium plus 3. This is very, very important. Chromium plus 3 magnetic momentum. Okay, now we know that chromium electronic configuration. Chromium electronic configuration is argon 3d5 4s1. This is very, very important to remember the electronic configuration. If you don't know the electronic configuration of 3d series element, hence it is very impossible to find the magnetic momentum. Okay, chromium electronic configuration is this one. Next, chromium plus 3 means what we have to remove? We have to remove the 3 electrons from outermost shell. See, this is the outermost shell. First, in a 4s contain how many electron? 1 electron. From here remove 1 electron. Next, we have to remove 2 more electron from D. Okay, now after removal of 3 electron in total, what will get means 4s 0 will get. From 5 we have to remove 2 electrons. What will get here? 3. Okay, now here from 1 electron, here 2 electron I removed. Correct? From 5 if we remove the 2 electrons, so we will get the 3. 4s 0. Now next, argon. Next, D orbital contain 5 subshell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and S contain only 1 subshell. There is no electron 0 and here D orbital contain 3 electron 1, 2, 3. So unpaired electrons. Unpaired electron means single electron. There is no pairing. Those electrons what we call unpaired electron. N is equal to what we have to take? 1, 2, 3 here 3. So if N is equal to 3 means mu is equal to what will get pa? N is equal to 3 means mu is equal to what will get? 3.8. 3.8 Bohr magneton. By formula also we can calculate mu is equal to under root of n into n plus 2 Bohr magneton. Okay, and n is equal to, you have to take 3 plus 2 Bohr magneton. Okay, now what will get? 3 plus 2 is 5. 5 into 3 is 15 Bohr magneton. 15 Bohr magneton. Answer what will get? 3.8 only. Okay, understood? Now copper plus 2. This is also very important. For finding the magnetic momentum of copper plus 2, what we should know means copper electronic configuration. Copper electronic configuration is here argon 3d 10 4s1. Copper plus 2 means how many electrons we have to remove? 2 electrons. From outermost shell we have to remove the electron. Here only 1 electron is there in outermost shell, so remove 1 electron and remain 1 electron we have to remove from the D. Argon 3d9 4s0. Next, argon D orbital contain 5 subshell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and S 1. 9 electron 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Next 6, 7, 8, 9. Means here only unpaired electron is only 1. N is equal to 1. See, if only 1 unpaired electron present means its magnetic momentum is nearly equal to mu is equal to 1.8 Bohr magneton. There is no need to apply the formula. After applying formula also, we will get the same answer. N is equal to what? 1. 1 plus 2. Now, 2 plus 1 is equal to 3. 3 into 1 is 3 only. 3 Bohr magneton. Under root of 3 is 1.73 you will get. So roughly is answer is 1.8 Bohr magneton. Okay, roughly answer is 1.8 Bohr magneton. In this way we can find the magnetic momentum. Okay, now recently in JEE Mains 2024 one question is asked. Here the question is, which of the following electronic configuration would be associated with highest magnetic momentum? Here what given means electronic configuration is given. Here there is no elements and no charge species, just electronic configuration given, and based on the electronic configuration we have to find in which electronic configuration possessing a higher magnetic momentum. Correct? Now we will check one by one. In A option what is given? Argon 3d7 is given. Okay na. In B option what is given? Argon 3d8 is given, and in C option what is given? Argon 3d3 is given, and in D option what is given? Argon 3d6 is given. Okay na. Now how to find the magnetic momentum already I have explained. Correct? Now first what we have to do means argon 3d7. Argon write as it is. D orbital contain how many? Subshell 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And here how many electron in D subshell means here, sorry, in D orbital how many electrons? 7. So fill the 7 electron. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So here number of unpaired electrons are 1, 2, 3. Here n is equal to how much? 3. If n is equal to 3 means what will get by magnetic momentum means mu is equal to roughly 3.8 Bohr magneton. Okay na. Now in case of second example, argon D subshell we have to write 5. Okay, now how many electron? 8 electron. We have to fill 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here n is equal to how much? 2. If n is equal to 2 means mu is equal to what will get by means 2.8. Okay. Now next in third option, argon D subshells are 5. Okay, next how many electrons we have to fill? 3. So here number of unpaired electrons are 3. If n is equal to 3 means mu is equal to what will get? 3.8. And here one more option, last D, argon. Okay, now D subshells are 5. Okay na. And in D subshell, D orbital contain how many electrons? 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, n is equal to here unpaired electron 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. If n is equal to 4 means mu is equal to what will get? 4.8. Okay na. Now see whose magnetic momentum is maximum? This one, last one. So here which option is correct? Last D option is correct. Very easy. The simple thing is we should know the electronic configuration of a 3D series, and if one unpaired electron is there means magnetic momentum is 1.8 roughly, 2 is it means 2.8, 3 is there means 3.8, 4 is there means 4.8, 5 is there means 5.8. That's all. Okay na. And maximum number of unpaired electron possibles are 5 only. Why? Because D orbital contain only 5 subshell. Okay na. Means there are possibility of only 5 unpaired electron. Understood? Thank you.